This month in the United States, we have so many celebrations. Last week we have the Super Bowl, next week we'll have the All-Stars game for the basketball, we have President's Day, we have the Oscars at the end, and all they look for something to be MVPs, stars, or some way or shape. But all this stays in this word. The true star, the true MVP, is the one whose name will be written in the book of life, who will enter the hall of fame in the heavens, in God's dwelling places. And St. Maron did that. And as much as I talk about Hall of Famers, 50 years, 100 years, at the end, nobody will mention that. But the saints, they cross centuries. But it's not the fame on this earth that counts. It's the reward awaiting for them in heaven. The everlasting joy, the everlasting glory that they will enjoy by the grace that God will reward them with. That's what St. Maron is. And this is the call to you and me today. St. Paul is telling his disciple Timothy what you really need to be as a true, constant disciple. He was saying, it's like that beautiful connection between father and son, between teacher and student. He said, you've been really a constant disciple for me. Telling him what the duty of the disciple, to keep learning and teaching and train yourself. And what the quality of a disciple, to always have the strong faith, aim in life, objective. It's not just about me, it's about God himself, about the glory of God. To persevere, to be prudent, and to always think about the challenge, the persecution. Don't let anything bring you down, knowing that God is on your side as well. And the gospel talk about Christ having that difficulty and say, glorify me. And the voice from heaven, I have it glorified and will glorify it again. And people heard, this is my beloved son. The problem in our world today is not God does not speak. God is trying to speak, but we're too busy to listen. We become deaf. We become deaf. We don't listen. We don't want to see. We don't want to see what God is really trying to tell us. Because I don't want to do what God wants me to do. I ask the Lord what I want, but I don't want the Lord to tell me what I want, because this will jeopardize my freedom. I am the one who decides. And sometimes I put myself almost at the same level of God.